I recently purchased a new ceiling fan, which is kind of an unusual occurrence. This is a Quorum International fan, the Capri I 52-inch ceiling fan with a lifetime motor warranty. This particular one is the model 77520-2, which is the polished brass, and it's without blades. The blades come separately, which I have here. The reason I purchased these, I have two of them, is because I am going to install these upstairs here in the computer room and in the bedroom. I wanted something to put in there that was average enough that I wouldn't miss it when I move out, but decent enough that it will serve its purpose well and be enjoyable while I'm still here. And these seem like they would fit that bill pretty well. I got these on a clearance sale. I paid, I want to say $18 for the motors and $14 for the blades or something like that. It was super cheap. It was almost the same cost of a Littleton, because originally I thought I'd just go get two Littletons and put them up there, but even those have gone up in price recently. I think the last time I checked they were soaring at or over $30, and I remember when they were $16 just a couple of years ago. So this was really an exceptional deal. And while I have no experience with Quorum yet, I have heard generally good things about them. I don't think these specifications are even worth the next 15 seconds to show on video, but they claim that it moves 5,152,000 CFM, which I think is pretty reasonable for a 52-inch fan. So I suspect these will fit the bill very well. They seem like they would look perfectly fine. They seem like they would work okay. I'm not going to be leaving them here. I suspect my parents will be living in this house for a long time, so the fans will be here until the house gets sold. When the house gets sold, I'll take them out and put up some cheap light fixture or something, but I think these will be good to have here for now in the time being, because unfortunately I am still here, which is much longer than I anticipated, and I'll still be back here on occasion, so I want to have decent fans to use while I'm here, so I think these will work good. These are the blades. Let's open these up here. They are medium oak and walnut. I generally am a big fan of the medium oak blades, although these seem like they're very, very light in color, and I really like a darker colored blade, especially up against a white ceiling, because otherwise it just kind of doesn't stand out as much as I'd like it to. So I haven't decided what color I'm going to use. That's the medium oak side, and that's the walnut side. I don't know, I really kind of like them both. I have to put the irons on there and see what the contrast looks like. Yeah, see, you know what? These are pretty light. I'm not just losing it. Look at this other fan, for example. Whoa, camera freak show. See this other fan? Like this, to me, this is traditional medium oak. This is more like a light oak to me. It's much lighter than usual. It looks fine. It doesn't look tacky or anything, but it's just very light. So I'm thinking I may go with the walnut. The other thing that I'm kind of perturbed by is the different color there on the edge of the blades. Looks fine like that, but it looks weird. So I think we're going to do walnut in this case. Alright, let's take a look at the fan itself. These come with a 4-inch and a 6-inch down rod. Use the 4-inch, that's a no-brainer. Always use as long of a down rod as you can. It's better airflow, less noise. So let's see here. We got, it's like a pretty typical ball and socket bracket. Canopy is a, I don't really like this detachable switch housing stuff, but it's a detachable switch housing. Oh, the finish is unimpressive. The finish is like super cheap. Well, they were $15 fans, so I'm not complaining, but the brass is kind of cheesy. And it's not super polished either. It looks kind of dull to me. But again, these are not supposed to be the best fans I've ever seen. They're supposed to be, oh, that's a decent fan, and nothing more than that. Why we have such a long lead wire here. Here's the motor, which is a little bit on the lightweight side. Oh brother. It's from December 2012. So it's been sitting for almost a decade now. That kind of tends to invite bearing issues. Got these stoppers on there so we can't see if the bearings are any good or not. I don't hear anything immediately. It's a small motor, you know, it's only I'm sure it's only a 153. It claims to draw 0.8 amps, that's not a bad power draw. And the blade irons, let's take a look at these. Oh, what's gross. We got a sticky freak show. Some silica gel which is kind of stuck on there. These have definitely been sitting for a while. These rubber bands are starting to deteriorate. Oh, that nastiness is on there. That's gross. Looks like the screws are already in there, which is super convenient during the install. Actually kind of a tough decision. I end up going with the yoke. There's a little bit too much of a contrast with this. I don't know. Maybe I'll go with this. Yeah, I'll just stick with the walnut. I got two of them. I could always install one way and one the other way and see which one I end up liking better over time. That's all just, that's gross. We got the down rod here, a metal ball, which is correct. It's a short down rod. I'll replace that with the 6-inch one. It's twice the length. Move them rarely that. And here we've got the blade screws. We got a nice bob. That bob is more of that kind of color, so I think it makes sense to use that. Got screws for the blade irons, and that's that. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully these are good. If not, oh well.